Hi, I'm Danielle.
I'm Wayne.
We're from Gothic Top Brewing, where we build things and drink beer.
Not necessarily in that order.
We had a little bit more of a head on this beer, but the reality of being parents to a 2-year-old is that sometimes YouTube and Paw Patrol call. And so we poured these beers and got ready to start this video, but then Liam decided that he wanted to do something else.
Yep.
So, there's that. And Wayne is also feeling a little bit sad, so you'll notice his energy's a little down because he's a little bit grumpy about his shirt.
Yeah, apparently my wife thought I was a little fatter than I am, so the shirt's a size too big, but...
I mean, I read the sizing chart and it suggested this size, and so here we are.
We're going with it.
I love you.
All right. So, today is our orange Creamsicle IPA is ready to go. It has been priming in a keg for the last week, and now it is ready to go. So we are going to try it.
We are. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. First notes, it's fairly hazy. Has a good head on it.
Not gonna lie, it's not gonna taste.
Good smell. You can taste the citrus smell to it.
You can taste the
a
smell
little bit of
before
orange.
before you taste it.
Yeah, you can smell it. All right.
But like I said, it's not gonna taste. You can taste the citrus.
Pretty good. Pretty hop forward. Drinkable. Feels like a good summer beer.
So I actually really like this beer because I think the IBUs aren't super high. And that lactose in the beer really adds a little bit of creaminess and smoothness. Sometimes I find that IPAs can have a little bit of a harsh mouthfeel for me personally.
It's not too bitter.
Yeah, and I think this one really mitigates a lot of that sort of feel in the beer itself. And I really like that about this beer. I think the color is great. I like the haze on it. Like I said, I like the way it feels. I like the way it smells, tastes. This is a really good IPA. Now, Wayne and I sort of have differing opinions sometimes when we brew beer about what we're looking for in terms of a flavor profile. For me, this is just a solid, hazy summer IPA. I don't know that I pick up as much of sort of the orange vibe. There's definitely citrus to it, but it's not as maybe mouth forward or nose forward as I would think for something with this title in a beer. I would just consider this more of like a go-to hazy summer IPA that I really like.
Yeah, I can pick up on a subtle notes. The reason I say that is I brewed it, so I know what's in it. If you're,
for the record, I can pick up on subtle notes too.
If you're just, blind taste testing
I just don't in this one. Sorry, go ahead.
If you're blind taste testing this, I understand it does just taste like a good summer IPA. And when I say summer, I mean citrusy notes. So you have the lemon, you have the orange, you have the feel.
There's a little guy making a cameo.
Okay.
My body's big and strong.
He took a nap, so his body's big and strong.
And he has
Only
not
it was
napped.
that simple.
He has not napped in weeks.
He has not napped, literally in weeks.
Quarantine is running crazy for everyone.
But anyway, yeah, this beer, like Wayne said, is exactly what I want to drink sitting on our soon-to-be completed back patio during a fire on a summer night. Right now it's just a dirt mound, which is why I laughed when I said that. But we will feature that project as one of our builds when we are no longer in quarantine and it is somewhat safer to be around people again. So do you want to talk a little bit about what you used in this beer? What ingredients?
Yeah, we'll post the recipe in another video, but
Probably more likely on the website.
yeah, on a website. So it has orange peel, sweet orange peel. It's an ingredient you can buy different places. I got ours at Northern Brewer. We use them a lot for a lot of different ingredients. They're quick, fast to get things to you when you need them. So there's a little bit of sweet orange peel. Like Danielle said, there's some lactose powder. Gives it a little creamier feel. Vanilla bean is also. We have 2 vanilla beans in our 5-gallon batch.
Now, if we wanted to do this again, and I think we really wanted the flavors to be more sort of in your face, as the name would suggest, I think I would use some candied oranges. I cook and make things all the time, so that's definitely something that I would make and suggest putting in this beer just for a little bit more punch in the face flavor. But like I said, I think this is a great go-to sort of hazy IPA. I just wouldn't necessarily call it an orange creamsicle.
Well, that's the great thing about homebrew. It's trial and error.
Yeah.
So this batch is good, which is great. You never want to make a bad beer and then try and have to force it down. So it's good how it is. Now from here, we use this as a base, and we will tweak and adjust from there.
And the other awesome thing about home brewing, as you can see, we are parents. We have a toddler. I work full time, so does Wayne. And this is still something that you can do. Home brewing is not exclusive to being single or footloose and fancy free, and anybody can do it. It doesn't matter, where you are, as long as you have the resources to be able to, get supplies and set up. It's really something that you just have to find time to fit into your lifestyle. For us, that means usually with a tiny tot running around. But, we're fitting this in right now in an episode of Paw Patrol. So, if beer is your passion, it's something that you love, make some time and brew some great brews. Don't be limited by feeling like it's not for you or that it's not accessible to anyone. It's absolutely accessible to anyone who is of legal consumption age. Be responsible. And who can, have access to the equipment and supplies needed to make beer. And speaking of, we'll probably do a quick video on our initial setup for what we used to brew in the near future.
Yeah.
Our first building project is coming up soon too. Got to get to the building part, and I think we're going to make a bar for drinking these beers and sharing these videos with all of you. So thank you for joining us on this particular beer. The recipe will be posted on the website soon, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video. Do you have anything else that you want to add?
I think that's good.
All right. If you got some video, if you got some value out of this video, I can't even talk, then please hit the like button, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Cheers.